Alrighty, how's it everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back. Long time no see, everybody. We are finally able to come back to our regularly scheduled live stream. So it's good to see everybody here. Who do we got in chat today? I see Bringer Down. Kenny, how you doing, man? And who else we got here? We got Bringer, we got Joe. How you doing, Joe? Welcome. Ichigo, how's it going, man? How's the sound? How's the volume, everybody? We got some good challenges in store for us here today. We'll probably be running a few challenges with Baby if we can, but we do also have the wheel set up with the most recent categories. I had to go through before the stream, set up my wheel, adding like 6 different characters because we haven't been streaming in a while. So, yeah, we're excited. We'll be using whoever we can to for our weekly live streams. Now, we won't have any of our regular Discord challenge requests in this because it's been a while because of not being able to stream to do those challenges. But since we're back, hopefully we can get those kicked off starting next week. So with that in mind, let's go ahead, let's kick the stream off with a baby run, and then we'll hop into the wheel challenges and then into some viewer requests. So I actually wanted to kick this off, so probably by now most of you guys have tested the Baby out in the special battle, and you've probably seen my special battle runs, but I wanted to test him out against Broly. I haven't actually done the Broly yet with Baby's team because I've been really trying to focus on getting that Festival of Battles run with him, and man, does that team rough to pull that one off so far. But you know, it's not necessarily Baby's fault, it's more just the team isn't very cohesive. So there's a couple situations you can run over where you have, you know, somebody who's not built up enough defense, or, you know, the fact that you're stuck using the blues or Rose, you end up in a situation where you can't necessarily tank, and if you can't tank, you better hope you can kill, and if you can't kill, you're in trouble. Alright, so regardless, we're gonna test out the Broly team here. Now, I've said this multiple times, I do feel that Baby's best team is probably Omega's team, so I think we'll run it with Omega's team here. I think we'll run this team. I kind of like this setup for Baby because, unfortunately, because this game is stupid, they gave us the most amazing EZA for a Baby unit and a great partner for him. And where is he at? Am I blind here? Where is he at? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even show up. The game won't even let him show up here. That's just like, I know he should be one of my earlier units. The game doesn't even let him show up because he's banned from the events. Whereas, like, if you had him right here, he would he would show up as unavailable. But this guy right here, where is he? There he is. Yes, I was going to say, I thought I knew he was right there next to Cooler. Yeah, we can't use this guy because they're stupid. Like, I don't know why even bother EZAing him if they weren't going to let us use him. That's the most annoying thing about all of these. Ichigo, you think 17 deets in 9 minutes? You know, I'm not sure. I feel like it should be tomorrow, but it's possible it could be tonight. We'll see. Bag on, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so we're gonna run Broly here. I just wanted to show you how frustrated I am that I can't use Ant Baby, because Ant Baby is actually pretty good. It's really disappointing that we can't use him with the new STR Baby. Maybe they'll give us a new one later, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna run Omega's team for this, and I think we'll run this setup here. And then we'll run support military. Where is? We need. Is this one? This one's Shadow Dragon Saga. We needed like a GT bosses. Like there should have just been GT bosses, but whatever. Yeah. Worldwide Chaos and that. There's not one for Inhuman Deeds either, so that doesn't help. This is for Gifted Warriors. Pure Sands. Movie Bosses, Otherworld Warriors. Revenge. Is he on Revenge? Oh, this might work actually. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I could see. Honestly, I mean, the way they've handled most LR EZAs pretty well so far this year. I feel like the Yellow Coin EZA, so I don't imagine he's going to be too terrible. I just hope they fix the condition, right? Like, don't make it target Goku. Just keep it androids or, like, just extreme class, like how most extreme units are nowadays, right? Alright, so let's rock with this team here. We're going to go with the Omega team. Oh, I forgot to undo the support memory. Oh, well. Well, I guess Rose will get a buff then. Okay, whatever. Alright, so Ichigo. Androids are stronger because one of them saved the universe. Okay. That's funny. Yep, forgot to turn off the support memory, but whatever. I mean, the only person receiving the buff is Rose, so it's not that big of a deal. So I think we'll swap Rose. So we'll keep this rotation our Frieza rotation, right? And then we'll swap Rose to the other rotation with Baby. I think that's what we do here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. 17. So I'm still feeling there's going to be a DFE in DFE 17 sometime this year. Like, could be, it would make sense. Yeah. Okay, it would make sense to do like him for the Christmas Carnival, right? Or not the Christmas Carnival. Well, actually, yeah, maybe if he's a Carnival LR, that would be kind of neat. I don't know what that would make him lead though. But I could see 17 showing up sometime this year. Almost every unit from the anniversary has got a counterpart, except for now Gogeta and Goku and Frieza, so it's possible. That's also true, right? We do need a new Android 17 and 18 from the Z Future arc. I still stand by that they would be a great tag character. Alrighty. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, Z Future does have a lot that it could go, but they could pull, like, drop LR17 for a Carnival LR, make him lead androids, and then just drop the Z Future androids EZA there. No. Bagon, we do not need a DFE Jiren. Let's not have history repeat itself. We know what happened the last time we got a DFE Jiren. We cannot allow that to happen again. STR Jiren has doomed Jirens forever. There we go, look at that. We get that little counter there. Grind it in. That would be cool, Bagon, but honestly, I'm banking on Daima for New Year's. That seems to be the slot that they want to do it in. I said DFE. That's why I'm not counting AGL or the Carnival LR. I'm talking strictly STR Jiren. Yeah, AGL Jiren's a Carnival. I specifically stated DFE. Alrighty. Okay, so now... What? Really? 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 Ah, you bum. Okay. Let's do that number. That is not what I wanted to happen. Locking my Frieza in slot 3. Awfully confident there, aren't we, Ichigo? Bag on. Omatsu said Daima was next year specifically, which would be New Year's. Technically the New Year's celebration, although it does start with that, does roll through January. Ichigo, when are we getting Gekishin videos? When I learn how to play the dang game. I am not that good at it, nor do I have friends that play, which make it very difficult. Right, because it's one of those games that where you need a good team. You can't just queue in with randos. That was the problem I had with Overwatch. For a while, I stopped playing because I couldn't get teams that actually played the objective. Okay, so far so good. See, now the only thing I'm a little concerned about is the final phase, right? Because we can't dodge, and Giant Form has the potential to raise Broly's attack too much. That could be a problem. But I am curious to see. I mean, at least we wouldn't be dealing with a super. We'd just be having to manage normals. Not at all, Ichigo. I am terrible at Gekishin. I played it for a little bit on my phone during the beta, and honestly, I was not that good at it. Okay, here we go. So we get the transformation into Super Baby 2 with 1 minute until a possible Easy A reveal. If anybody's checking out on Twitter, let me know if something pops up, and we'll hop over and we'll take a look at it. Maybe we'll drop some lo-fi in while we do that. Okay, here we go. So this is something we can manage here. Although, I will watch my luck, though. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, and let's go ahead and pop that. Well, actually, should we pop the domain? We should probably not pop the domain, because I don't want Rose to kill. So actually, let's hold off. Oh, congratulations, Ichigo. You were one of the winners of the 50 zones. That's awesome. Congrats. I think I signed... Deets are out. Alright, let's check them out. We'll let the turn finish, and then we'll head on over. While we do that, I'll go ahead and queue up some lo-fi so we can get that playing here. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's open up Twitter here. Alright, there's the LR17 details that we can see. So let's go ahead and... where's my lo-fi at? Oh, here we go. We got some good new lo-fi in. Perfect. Alrighty. Now... Oop. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's see here. And make sure that's all set up. Alright, and let's see if we do this. And scene 1. Does it pull up? Yay, there we go. Okay, got it. Alright, can y'all hear the lo-fi, by the way? Let us know in the chat if you guys can hear the lo-fi. And let's see here. Yeah, should be playing here. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look here. Again, let us know in the chat if you guys can actually hear the lo-fi in the background there. And let's take a look here. So we got LR17's details. He got bumped to 170 flat for HP, attack, and defense, which is to be expected for these yellow coin LR Easy A's. Let's see. Okay, so he gets attack defense 200%. His transformed critical hit damage reduction rate 17%. Receives an additional attack, additional key 2 per rainbow key sphere obtained per android's target Goku. Or yes, they gave him GT bosses category ally attacking in the same turn. He gets attack defense 150%. When there's another android's or target Goku ally attacking in the same turn, he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. Tech excluded to rainbow key spheres, and then he gets an additional defense 170% with 17% damage reduction, right? So what is that, 24% damage reduction right there. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack up to 2 times when activating the active skill or when attacking with 17 or more key. Critical hit rate 17% and defense 70%. Attack defense 70%. When receiving an attack, additional 17%, and then defense 100%. So what is that? So when receiving an attack, he's going to have 24, 17. Okay, so 41% damage reduction. Okay. No, 51, right? All right, let's see here. When there is... here it is. For every attack received, key 1 up to 7, and attack defense and transform critical hit 10% up to 70 for every attack received. Okay, nice. Okay, how about those super attacks? Did they buff the super attacks at all? Great. Ooh, he stacks attack. I like that. Okay, so he greatly stacks attack, 50%, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense, greatly raises attack, and raises defense for 1 turn. Dude, this will help the baby run so much for the Festival of Battles. This is exactly what I needed, right? So then I don't have to use Blue Goku. Oh, this is good. This is good. Chat, what are we thinking? Okay, so I'm liking what I see. Okay. Okay. Oh man, he actually does look pretty good. Okay, let's make our little tweet here. Okay, we're very excited about this. But let's go ahead and make our little tweet here. So, LR Super 17. Yay. Alright. He looks great. We'll just say that. We'll keep it simple. Okay, and then, you know what? After stream, we'll post our details here. So, chat, what are we thinking? What do you guys think of this EZA? Okay, Bringer thinks he's solid. Ichigo says you think he should awaken him. So, yeah, you probably should have done that a while ago, man. No offense here. You probably should have had that done a while ago. But, alright, so I am excited about that. Let's go ahead and hop back over into game if you guys don't mind. Like I said, I'll do a video on it after, where I will record my full thoughts in detail, especially after I've had some time to do the calcs. If actually Ichigo... Alright. If somebody's in Discord right now, since I'm in the middle of a run, if somebody wants to maybe... there we go. Now we'll toss that in. Okay, so if somebody wants to help out and tag Anakit in for the calcs, see if you can do defense calcs for 17 real quick, that would be great. But so far, I'm liking the way he's looking. And on Baby's team, no less, I think he's going to do pretty good. I mean, Omega's team, he's going to be phenomenal. But Omega's team is kind of geared towards more short-term content. So, I mean, you're not going to see him at his full potential, I think, on Omega's team. Okay, excellent. So, awesome. I'm actually, I need to check out, because I actually just recently rainbowed him. So, I need to see if I have any extra dupes to adjust his hidden potential. Okay, let's do that. Okay, Omega should be able to hang slot 1 here. And then, let's do that. Perfect. Oh, dang. You know what? We should have went into Gogeta. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Bringer. He is He is, look, he is significantly better than I think we're giving him credit for. And it's good. It's so good because he needed to be that good. He really did. He needed to be that good, and I'm glad he is, honestly. Alright, but yeah, in my video, I will definitely go over the calcs for his defense. I mean, his defense is pretty much, once he's built up, that's what he's going to be at. Since he's not stacking defense, that's just what he's going to be at. Alright, bag on. Good night, man. Thanks for coming out for the little time that you did. I know it's not a big stream today, but we're getting back into the swing of it. Hopefully, in due time, we will we'll be able to do some more streams once again. Alrighty. Okay, so far so good here. Pretty. Alright, pretty happy about everything I've seen so far. Now I really feel like there's a couple sub EZAs they could have hit to help out. To help out 17 and Baby's team. Not that 17 is bad, but I just think that we probably could have used a little more help here. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I will say that my only beef, I think, with the EZA is you basically have to have pulled Baby if you're going to run the GT Bosses variants. Because I think Baby's the only one that's on target Goku, right? Is Baby... Wait, is Baby on target Goku? I don't think he is he? Terrifying Conqueror. Oh, he is on target Goku. Yeah, so he's basically... If you're going to run the GT Bosses variants, you need Baby, which, if you didn't pull Baby, that makes it kind of tough. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. What do we do here? So we're in the final phase. So we can do one of two things. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do the giant form so we can negate the supers. Oh, actually, let's do the active here. Yes, exactly, Ichigo. So those of you who didn't pull Baby, probably gonna have a tough time using this guy. That is the unfortunate thing here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about this, is that if you didn't pull Baby, you're going to have a tough time using 17. I mean, unless you run him on the target Goku variant, which, who knows, right? By the end of this year, we could get, you know, a new target Goku lead, right? Or maybe part 2 would be target Goku, actually. I was thinking that this was more centered around Corroded Body and Mind, this celebration. But if part 2 is also on target Goku, then that would work too for 17. Right, because if part 2 is like Hellfighter, tag Hellfighter 17 and 17, then they would be on target Goku, and then that would work. Not necessarily Ichigo, right? It depends on the theme they're actually running with for the celebration. It's still not exactly clear if the theme is Corroded Body and Mind or not, which I initially thought it was, given that that's Baby's lead. But the theme could be Target Goku instead. Yeah, unfortunately, Bringer, there's always going to be units with restrictions like that, as silly as it is. We just gotta hope that we get 1 or 2 more units that make it not so bad to run. Alrighty. Okay, we get our second turn of giant form here. There we go. Alrighty, yes, I'm a little bit worried about the hits that we're throwing out here on him. It's basically free hits, but I did want to try to get rid of the supers, so that's the main reason we did this. I'm a little worried about the next rotation. We might be dead on the next rotation. I didn't even think about that. We should have sent off Omega. I just realized that. We should have sent off Omega. Because then we would have had protection for the next turn, which now we don't. We could be in... We're... Okay, if we don't kill here, we're dead. Oh yeah, that was real stupid of us. Alrighty, yep, to be expected. Ichigo, upcoming content, Union Masters, and ESBR and Giant Form. So we did know that those were coming. That was in the in-game news. Okay, so now the tough part, huh? Okay. What if we do this number? Oof. Okay, of course we don't crit. Why would we crit? That would be stupid, right? To let us crit. Alright. What if we do this? Okay. Let's see. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens if we do this. Yes. Okay. Good. Perfect. That is the best thing I love about Frieza, is that they gave him that extra, those extra turns to keep his damage reduction, so we didn't actually lose that much with him. Yeah. He really is, Ichigo. I don't understand why so many people hated on him. That's kind of rough. Like, so many people acted like he was a bad EZA, and I don't think he was. I really don't. I think he did his job that he needed to do quite well. Okay, now the question is, can Baby survive the normals here? Nope. Yep, I had a feeling. Yep, okay, well, good to know. So, yeah, this fight just doesn't give Baby enough time to build up to tank the normals. But also partially our fault for using the giant form, which increased his attack significantly. Yeah, okay, very well. Alright, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to see how he did there. But checking out the upcoming content here. Let's see, Union Master, 4 and 6 of Giant Form, and then Defenders of Justice. That's what the new one is. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, to be expected. Ichigo, is he the best TUR in the game? Let's see. I'd say, I mean, it's pretty much between him and Tao. I don't think any of the other TURs, non-EZA, come anywhere close. But, I mean, Tao can run into the same problem once Broly gets built up. So, you know, it's, you know, you have the same problem. Okay, so, well, let's go ahead and let's get to it, chat. Let's go ahead and let's spin the wheel for our first category challenge of the video here. Maybe we'll get a fun team here. The game likes to give us, the wheel likes to give us Kai Goku. Oh, okay, we'll take that. We get something usable. Alright, so we'll be running Power Beyond Super Saiyan here. Alright, and then remember we figured out our trick to avoid the ads. Alright, so we got Power Beyond Super Saiyan for our team, and we're going to roll with Vegeta's Story Zamasu. Okay, excellent. So this should be a fun run. Let's see here. Okay, so Vegeta's Story Zamasu is our run. Here it is. And then we go to, here it is. And then boom. Okay, so let's build our team here. Let's go. Oh, well, it doesn't have, actually, I know what we can do. Okay, let's go GT Heroes. Let's run full GT Heroes, because why the hell not? But we will reuse them as our leader per the challenge. We'll run that. We'll run him, int, and then let's see, who should we bring as our last one? Well, you know what, we'll bring AGL Vegeta. I don't hate him nearly as much as everybody else does, so okay, let's do it. Yeah, you're right. Fused Fighters is GT Heroes, so let's do it.
Alright,
Fun run time. Let's do it. Ooh, okay, we got a good, we got a decent turn 1 here. There we go. So let's grab that with Goku. Let's float off that, and then we'll float off the Gogeta. Perfect. Possibly Ichigo. This possibly might be AGL Gogeta domination. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I didn't even really bother with much of the 10th anniversary content with Gogeta because he, like, I went into Jiren and he just soloed Jiren. I was like, oh, okay, well, there's no point in doing this. Alrighty, excellent. So this might actually be an easy run. This might actually be an incredibly easy... I don't even know if we can call this a challenge run. But, hey. We'll do it anyways. Okay, and then the Force should get the... It shouldn't kill here, which should allow Gogeta to at least get 1 stack in. Alright. Yeah, you see, this, I mean, this is what makes it domination, is like, he's starting at 50 million, which is at least 2 times more than what most of the 10th anniversary units are starting at. Alright, there we go. Put him here. There we go. Alright, and then let's get that. And then we'll send off the end. Are we gonna tank? Yeah, we probably should. I don't think we're gonna take anything from this. Yep, double digits. Lose some defense, but not a big deal. Alright, 46 mil on the Gogeta. Perfect. We get an additional super. Yeah, I watched Gogeta just solo Rose here. That would be... Actually, that wouldn't be funny. That would actually be a problem. That would actually be a problem. Excellent. Okay, so at least AGL... Well, actually, he probably shouldn't do too much damage. So, we should be good here. Alrighty, there we go. And now into the final phase, and we haven't even transformed AGL Goku yet. He's like literally just now showing up, and it's turn 3. And so we can't even transform anybody. Oh, we should have left AGL Gogeta on. Dang. Okay, well, we'll do this number. Alright. And we get the counter. Yes. Too bad it's not post-super where it can actually deal some damage, but we'll take it. There we go. Beautiful. So, I mean, this guy, I still think, has a contention for easily top 5 2R. I still think he's up there. He's just so consistent. And Okay. You know, I actually don't think we're going to transform the Fizz 4s. Which is really funny to think about. But let's see how much damage they do here. Probably not a whole lot, because it is their second appearance. And we only got 3 orbs. Yeah. That's fine. We'll just do double Gogeta on the next turn and just murder him, I guess. This is a Ki Blast Super, right? So we can actually counter him, too, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, we barely did any damage there with the 4s. I mean, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Kind of expected that, given again that it is only their second appearance. Still crazy to think that we ended up on turn 3 here. Considering this was like an average of like turn 6 to 7 by this point. Well, okay, maybe closer to 5 to 6, but still. Alright, so let's do that one. Do the Dragon Fist. Excellent. And I think between the 3 here, he might be dead. He might be dead. I don't know. This might be a bit overkill, chat. Alright, there goes the AoE. Perfect. Alright. Come on, give us that counter. Do it. Do it, coward. Super Gogeta. You know you want to. Oh, well that's no fun. There we go. Alright, and then we get the build. Alright, we get an additional super with Gogeta. Now, what would be really funny is if we can counter after all of it. Yep, there it is. Ahaha. Alright, and wait for it. Yeet. There we go, perfect. We didn't crit though, that's a sad thing. You know what's funny? We still made it to turn 3 in the final phase, and we're not even on a 220% leader skill. We're only on the 7's 200%. There we go. This one's going to do damage. 83 million. There's one. Oh, are we going to leave him barely alive? Well, actually, that's fine if we do, because then we can just use G4 on the next rotation and his active skill. Oh, yeah, looks like he's going to barely live this. Alrighty. Okay. Here it is. Alright, let's go ahead and transform. And then let's do that active skill. Fun. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, well, there goes challenge number 1. Finally, the wheel gave us an easy turn 1 challenge where we can actually have a little bit of fun here. Get ourselves a little bit of false confidence with the wheel and how our performance is. I'm not going to complain, though. So, okay, round 1 of our Wheel of Death challenge runs done. So, you know what we'll do for the next round? Why don't you guys... Those of you guys who are here watching, why don't you guys go ahead and give us a team, give us a category, and I will do the wheel for the stage, but you guys choose the choose the leader. Ichigo says Tao. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and run a poll? And let's see what you guys think. So let's do here. Let's do poll. All right, let's say I'm gonna make this a funny poll here. Okay, so let's Alright, so who's our next lead gonna be? Tao or Blue Kaioken? Let's make this fun, guys. Let's make this real fun. Who's the next one gonna be? Are we gonna go Tao or are we gonna go Blue Kaioken Goku? Alright, so far we got 100% of people saying Tao, although I'm pretty sure 100% is just Ichigo. But alright, for those that are in, go ahead and give us that vote here. There we go, right? Best TUR versus worst TUR. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, let's see. Let's look at Tao here for a second. Team characters. Fizz Extreme. So we're either going to limit ourselves to mission execution or to Reps of Universe 7. Yeah, okay, let's see if we get one more vote. Let's see if we get a tiebreaker here. Well, I guess not a tiebreaker, but let's see if anybody else votes, and if not, we'll close the poll, and I guess we're going with Tao with 2 votes. ROU7 kind of is kind of, but yeah, no, that's not even a little maybe. It's not kind of, he really is kind of bad. So okay, with that in mind, let's go ahead and we'll close out the poll here. So it looks like out of the 5 people in chat today, we've got Tao as our choice for the next lead. So let's go to our wheel here and let's spin for the stage. What stage are we going to do with our boy Tao? And we'll build a team around that. Goku, what is with Zamasu today? Alright, Goku's story Zamasu. Okay, so we're going to build the team for Tao around Goku's story Zamasu. You'd think at this point they would go ahead and just remove the tournament. Oh, we actually did do this one before. Okay, then in that case we'll switch the team up a little bit. We'll drop Kid Goku, we'll drop 18, we'll drop these guys. Well, actually, no. Let's keep Blue, but let's drop these guys, and we'll do the team that I like running for this, for mission execution. Alright, we're going to do our seriously super serial team here. We got Pycon, we got Otro Pycon, where's he at? There he is. And we got... let's see. Where's he at? Am I stupid? Where is he at? There he is. And hit. Okay, here we go. We have our seriously serious Aloha team. Okay, let's do it.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, bring her down. You think AGL 17 when he Super Easy A is going to be better than Tech 1? I mean, more than likely. But that assumes the AGL 1's going to Super Easy A. I'm not so sure he will, honestly. Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta get Blue over here somehow. Oh, actually, no, we don't. We can actually just leave this because the other Pycon is coming in on this rotation, actually, so. Let's do that. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay, fun. Oh, that's right, we can counter. Who can win? One Divine God, Body Stealer, or Tao's Tongue? That sounded a lot better in my head. Yeah, okay, so we're going to dominate with our seriously serious team. It has to be one of my more favorite teams, and it works on so many different stages, right? Like, a lot of people overlook PyCon here. Like, I feel like I need to do a video about overlooked units. I feel like AGL PyCon is one of the most overlooked TUR EZAs from this year. Because he's so good, like, and he's so versatile and useful. Yeah, he can be a little dodge or die in some stages, but, I mean, it's really not that bad. Okay, so we're going to pop Glorio over here. I guess we'll just drop hit here. I would obviously prefer hit to get more attacks, but I don't think that's going to happen here, so... Yeah, well, Tao should be back in the November banner, no. Yes, Tao should be back on the November banner. Yes. Because I have a suspicion that AGL Goku, Kid Goku, is going to be on the Halloween banner, which is not going to be a regular banner. It's going to be like the spooky Halloween Dokkan Festival that we get. Because he should have been here. The fact that they moved a cell up makes me think that he's going to be here. Or who knows, maybe November is a DB Saga celebration, and then that's why. And then they'll just drop Tao and Kid Goku back together. That would actually be kind of cool. I doubt that would happen, though. We would never be that lucky. Okay. Alright, I am going to need our boy here to dodge a little bit. There we go. And then Glorio's going to sit here and do glorious things. That's what we need to see. That's what we want to see. Alright, we get an additional super with Glorio. Nice. Okay, so Glorio might take this phase out for us. Perfect. And then now we just gotta hang out on this turn. Wow, really? Really? That's what we're gonna do here. Okay, we're going to bank on the 50% dodge from him, so that way he can get his rainbow orbs, and he can get those rainbow orbs. Perfect. I said we were going to bank on the 50% dodge. Ichigo, General Blue, being an awesome banner unit. Yes, he is. He's no Chi-Chi, but, you know, he's still pretty good. Chi-Chi is by far one of the best banner units we've had all year, and it's a shame that no other banner unit has really come close to what Chi-Chi is doing for her team. There we go, we get another super... Will you stop dodging? Doesn't he only have like a 10% chance to dodge? No, it's 30% actually, I think. No, that's too much. That's too much. There we go, get a little bit of dodge in there. Perfect. Alright, and then 30 mil on the Tau. Perfect. And our super is on Tau. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so let's do that number. Let's do that number. Perfect, right? Because we got the other Tau coming in next rotation. Hit. 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 God, you suck. Alright, Well, the good news is it should be normals after this. Which means if we miss a dodge, we should be fine. But, like, let's not miss dodges, you know? That... Why was Tau slot 3? Because I want to keep hit. Hit on rotation for the final round. Okay, bro, can you like not keep dodging? Like, what is going on here? Okay, here we go. 53 million with Tau here, so that's a little bit better than last turn. You want to pop that additional super? Yes, you do for 60 million. Beautiful. Alrighty, perfect. Alrighty, and then now we can go ahead and get serious. Alright, let's do that. Perfect. Perfect. Pycon. Yes! Okay, we get the dodges with Pycon. Alright, and then next turn. So now you'll see why on the next turn why we decided to hold hit off. Excellent. Okay. We'll do that. We'll go ahead. There we go. That's what we wanted. And then now wipe the field.
Time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
Alright, let's grab that with blue. Okay, use Tau's active. Beautiful. And then... Alrighty, excellent. Okay, so this should be a pretty good turn. I don't think we're going to kill here, which is perfect, because then we can do Pycon's active on the next turn. 54 million on the town, not bad. And I think we do have Gloria support here. There we go. Okay, no additional super there. Oh man, these guys got... I forgot, that's right. These guys have so much HP. I kind of forgot about that. Alrighty, on to the next rotation here. Okay, and then once again we wipe the field. I think 3's the best we're gonna get here with him. And then let's pop Tao's active. Alright, Ichio, you're gonna pop SSJ3 on Gekushin. Oh, that's good. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I've heard. Oh, wow, really? Oh, that really does hurt us. Okay, 66 million on Pycon here. Okay, we got really bad rainbow orbs this turn. Wow, I mean, just like really bad. Okay, jeez. Are we actually gonna die here because the game just is like, no, you're not getting rainbow orbs. Oof. You know, we probably should have brought Tien for the damage. I didn't even think about that. Maybe we'll swap blue off for Tien. There we go. Let's grab that. And then, there we go. Perfect. Okay, can Tao tank a super heal? He can tank a normal. Okay. Alright, no super, 52 million. I agree, Pycon and Tien are very, very underrated Ichigo. Okay, blue. There's a lot of attacks there in slot 1, or in slot 2. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but if you could just, like, not get hit by any of them, that would be great. There we go. Okay, we're on the right track. Yes, okay. Alright, blue, that's what we're talking about here. Okay, nice. We do double-digit tank. And then now we just need Glorio to do Glorio business in the 3rd slot, and we might be able to still pull this off. Okay, we get an additional super. Oh, normal person. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Although we're not doing so hot at the moment. We are really, really chipping away at these guys. I forgot how much HP they had. There we go. Alright, now this is where things get tough. Okay. Oh, there we go. We get 5. Okay, one. Does he not? He does. Does he not? Okay. 5 here. That's beautiful. That's what you want. There we go. Okay, now hopefully we do what Pycon does. Yes, that's what Pycon does. Come on, don't, come on, don't, no, yes! Oh, this is beautiful. This is going to be wonderful. This is going to be great. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's hit that Dokkan attack. Let's get that 1. Let's get that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do it. Okay, so we hit them big numbers with Fizz Pycon. We do have the Glorio support here. Normal person, the Red Zone challenge is Tao's Mission Execution Team versus Vegeta's Stories of Moss. That was the challenge we got from the wheel. Okay, so that's some damage, right? That's definitely what we needed. There we go. Now we actually put some hurt on these guys. That's what the kind of thing we needed here. The next turn I'm a little concerned about because Rainbow Orbs is going to be an issue. Alright, AGL Pycon doing AGL Pycon things. Alright, but I mean, as long as he can tank the normals and dodge, that's kind of all I need him to do. He does tank the normals. Perfect. And then hit. Alright, normal person, you did a summon on Omega for the 7th year bros and 2... Oh, nice. Alright, congratulations, man. Okay, where are all my crits going today? What happened? There we go. Ooh, okay. We get 4 here. And then we take that with blue. 4. Okay, I guess 4 is what we're rocking here. The only thing I don't know is Tao and the super pre-super. It's not a melee super, so we might... wow. I mean, honestly, we could have lived. What was our full HP there? I think we were at full HP because we got the Dokkan attack. So wow, it just legitimately just not having enough HP, despite most teams nowadays having 800k. Okay, well that challenge was a dud, so we lost the challenge, but we want to keep the momentum going here. Yeah. So let's try this one more time, but let's swap. Let's swap him in for. Let's swap Tien in for this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll keep this set up here. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose, right? We don't want to lose. So we'll try again here. We'll keep one rotation with Tao and Tien, and then we'll keep the other rotation with Kid Goku and... Oh wow, that is really bad on the orbs today. Alright, yeah, so we'll keep one rotation with Tao and Tien, and then we'll keep the other rotation with Chi-Chi and Kid Goku, who, of course, Kid Goku, because he's the stacking unit, has decided I'ma show up on slot 7. Normal person, who do I think is going to be 11th anniversary this year? Hard to say, but given who that the 8th years are going to EZA, I'd imagine it'll somehow be related to Power of Wishes, so do with that information what you will. I can see them doing like a whole thing around like Daima Goku, God Goku, and maybe any other Power of Wish type characters. Yeah, like for sure, I could see like if Power of Wishes is kind of the main thematic there, I could definitely see God Goku fitting in there somewhere. Okay, they gave me a really bad setup here. I don't like this. That's true, normal person. We could get LR Bulma's EZA too, and I like that. There we go. Ichigo, Namek needs to have a good celebration. Yeah, I do agree. I think we're long overdue for Super Saiyan Goku as a major celebration. Whether or not they're brave enough to do it for anniversary is a whole other question, though. That is that's the unfortunate thing. Alrighty, so I didn't really. Alright, we're gonna have to float off Kid Goku, right? Because I don't want to. I kind of need Tien to stay on and keep doing what Tien is doing. So let's do that. And then yeah, we'll just send off Kid Goku. Yeah, I kind of need to just keep managing Tien because I feel like, given what happened in the last run, I feel like we kind of need Tien to just keep attacking. I mean, Ichigo, I don't disagree with you. I mean, it is hype, but the question is, will the devs pull the trigger on it? That's the question, right? Will they actually do it? Excellent. Alright, we got it. Okay, we might have to keep this here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep that. And then... Okay. Not ideal, but I do think it's the only... And it worked. Okay. The question is now, where's this super gonna fall? That is the question. Watch it be on General Blue, who won't dodge. I lied. Here it is on Chi-Chi. Who dodges? God, I love Chi-Chi. She's such a good banner unit. Like I said, easily one of the best banner units this year. Alright, is there super a Ki Blast super? I think one of them is, right? So it's going to depend on which one they do. Alright. Oof. There are a lot of attacks there. I don't like that. Let's do that. We're going to try to see if we can hold off one turn with Tien here. And see... Yeah, let's see if we can hold off one turn with Tien. That is not what we wanted. Why did it have to be the very first attack? Of course. Like, legitimately, if it was just not the very first attack, we would have had that. Okay, let's try that again. With Tien here.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, not ideal, but we'll take it as a start. Alright, let's do that. There we go, and then we'll grab that with Tien. Perfect. Alright, it's not an ideal start, but it'll do. Okay, come on, really? Alright, at least we get the dodge. Ichigo, am I giving up? No, I'm not giving up. You know how this works. We don't give up. We don't give up. We will get this. I mean, we've obviously done this run before, just with a different team setup. We just having some really, really bad luck here. I think getting Goku turn 7 is not ideal, or slot 7. There we go. Alright. Nice. Okay, perfect. So now we actually got a pretty decent setup here for our Taos. And we can just go ahead and wrap up phase 1 here. Alright, 40 million on the tile. Look at that. Beautiful. And somehow that didn't kill because we didn't crit. Alrighty. Okay, what is going on here? Why are we doing so little damage? I think it's a bit too soon for the year 8 LRs, Ichigo. We probably won't see theirs until they easy A. There we go, that's what we needed. There's the crit. Okay. Did not anticipate that. Okay, here we go. So this will be good. Getting Kid Goku built up will be good because he actually, after like a turn or two, can easily tank the Zamasu and Rose supers here. And also, if he can actually crit for us, he'll put out some good damage. Oh, nice. We get the 55% dodge, so we're just going to dodge everything now. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, see, that would be ideal to proc in the next phase here. Nice. Alright, we're going to drop some defense here. Alright, additional super with Glorio. One more. Nice. Okay, so now we let Tien attack slot 1 in the next rotation, and I think we'll be solid. Alright, let's do that. We'll keep that on. And then we'll send off blue here. Alright, 24 million on TN. Nice. Remember, he does stack attack on that 18 key, so we do want to prioritize it as much as we can. Beautiful. Alright, and then blue should take down STR Zamasu here. Excellent. Alright, and then let's send off Tao. Good Goku. Do that. 2 is 2. Okay, there we go. We can get 3 with that one. Ichigo, is Tao Tien slot 1 ideal choice? No, but if you want to build him up, you do have to rotate him between the two. Yeah, see, look at that. Kid Goku's already tanking Rose and Zamasu Super. Right? I love this card. He's so good. He's still got, honestly, like, looking at the TURs, I think Kid Goku still has an argument for being up there. He really does. He's another highly overlooked card. Like, people hated Episode 1 Goku so much that they've kind of forgotten that he's actually pretty good. Alright, we do need some big damage coming out here, though. That's the thing. Alright, nice job, Chi-Chi. Double-digit tanking. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do that with Glorio. I think we can go ahead and pop Tien's active in slot 2 here. Alright. Do the Kiko Ho. And okay, not ideal damage here. Ooh, okay. But I do think this is the play we gotta make. And we just gotta pray that the attack that we canceled was the super. Nope. Ah, come on, Tao. You can live. You can live, Tao. I know we only got 2 key spheres. Yes! Okay, perfect. That is correct, Ichigo. Last year it was last year it was AGL Scatter Vegeta. That's correct. There we go. 75 million. Not necessarily, Ichigo. I don't think Super Extreme is going to matter here. Again, it's going to matter, I think, the theme of the celebration. So we have to figure out what the theme is. Last year it was Namek, so that was, you know, that one was kind of a given. Okay. But now looking at things, seeing as how Tao was able to tank that, I feel like we should have just left. We should have just left. We should have just left without using Tien's active, because we could have got an extra turn of stacking there. That really messed us up. Ichigo, the year before that, it was the Tournament of Power Androids, wasn't it? Excellent. Alright, we get an additional... There we go. Okay, so we're actually doing pretty good here, and then we get double Tau active turn now. There goes the super. Come on. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Yes! Alright, we get the dodge. Nice. Okay, we might have this. We might have this, maybe. Oh, can we not do the active here? Oh, Dragon Ball Seekers. Oh, dang, we messed that up. Okay. Alright, well. Let's get 3 here. Do that. There we go, and then we'll get another 3. Oh, come on. Now let us just not die here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll get the Dokkan attack with Tao. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we missed one. That's fine. As long as Tien dodges in the second slot, I'm pretty sure Kid Goku will wrap things up on the next turn. Perfect. Alright, and then Tien should be around 80 mil now for this turn. Oh, 71. Oh, because we don't have Glorio's support up, that's why. I was going to say, we did 75 last turn. Okay, where did my crits go? What happened? Oh, there it is on the normal, when we don't need it. Really needed it on that 18 key, but whatever. Excellent. Was it Turles? For Global, it was Turles that year. But for JP, it was the Tournament of Power Androids Ichigo. Alrighty, excellent. And then we'll get that. Get that with her. And then, boom, goes the Glorio. And watch this. Watch Kid Goku just be a champ and tank this for double digits. I said double digits. I said double digits. That is not double digits. With all the support we had this turn. Okay, can we just like crit and get this over with? Like that's the thing that's dragging us out the most, is that we just won't crit. I forgot how much I hated these fights because they are all designed around using Vegito to just finish this off quickly because they have inflated HP pools. Especially this fight. This fight especially more than others. This fight next to the Jiren fight is probably at worst. Alrighty, excellent. Oh man, we are like right here. We are like right on the edge of where we need to be for this. Look at that. Look at that. He's got a bar and a quarter left. Okay, so there we go. We'll get 4 key spheres this time. With blue, and then we'll send off TN. Perfect. Okay, can you, like, get away from slot 1? What are you doing? Ah, jeez. Okay, hang on. I need to check something. What just happened? We had significantly more support this turn. What happened? Events, challenge. We had significantly more support this turn. How did we take 3 times as much damage? Oh no, is this, no, this is Goku's story, right? Goku's story, here we go. Future Trunks Saga. Oh, it's because of their HP. That's right. They gain. Yeah, it goes from a 4.2 to a 4.5. Ah, that's what it is. When they are 40% less, they get an additional 40%. That's what it is. I forgot about that. Dang. Okay. Boy. Alright. Well, we're out of Taos, it looks like. Alright, so back to the drawing board. So we'll do... let's do another wheel. Let's spin the wheel one more time for the next category here. All right, let's see if we can get something fun for the final run here. Kid Goku. Which Kid Goku is that? Oh, great. AGL Kid Goku. Okay, and now let's battle the... Alright, now let's pick our stage. So we have AGL Kid Goku as our leader. And what is our stage going to be? Ooh, Divine Wrath Mortal Will Super Stage. I like this one. Okay, this will be a fun way to close out the video. I like that. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry there's not going to be a long stream this time around, guys. You know, as we get back into the swing of things, we should be able to extend them more. But I do think that, you know, as we should be able to be pretty consistent now with our with our streaming schedule. All right, so let's run. What do we got? We got DB Saga and Earthbred Fighters, right? That's his lead. Earthbred Fighters, yeah. Okay, so let's go with AGL. Where is AGL? AGL, Kid Goku. We got her. Alright, see you later, Ichigo. Okay, so we got her. And then, let's see. We could bring... What is his secondary? Secondary is Youth and Dragon Ball Seekers. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's bring them. And then where's Fizz? No, not you. There we go. AGL. Perfect. Alright, I think we got a good setup here. Alright, so we keep one rotation, the Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, and then the other rotation, the 10th anniversary allies. Perfect. Alright, so this should be a pretty simple run, barring any unforeseen circumstances, but should be pretty simple here. Now, going to put Chi-Chi in front because I know Trunks likes to super slot 1 and he could potentially stun us, which is not ideal. Actually, we could have put Daima Goku in front too and he could have gotten built up, but then we would, I guess that doesn't really make a difference. Alright, we get the super, but yeah, it's probably best that we just leave Goku and Chi-Chi together. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And then now Kid Goku can do his thing. Normal person, kind of funny how the 10th anniversary units kind of fell off, except for Gogeta, Vegito, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. The others were pretty much designed for... Well, Gohan was designed for battle-hardened formidable foe, so... as long as they keep updating that, like, he'll be good there. Goku and Frieza actually have gotten significantly better, I think, over the course of this year. They've gotten a lot of buffs to their team, which have made them a lot more viable. Blue Evolution, I don't even know what to say about that guy. he just unfortunate. That's what we'll say. Unfortunate. Okay. Alright, what if we do this? Do that. And then send off Goku. Okay. Okay, come on, dude. Really? Really? Not how I wanted that to go. I was kind of hoping he would just not super in that slot, but whatever. That really messes things up. Beautiful. Alright, we get another one. And he's down. Perfect. Alright, so let's pop Goku's active here. I'll grab him. Oh! Okay, we gotta be a little bit more careful here with how we grab that. Oh, there we go. Okay, we get our 5. Perfect. I was gonna say, probably should have paid a little more attention to how we grabbed that because we kind of screwed Fizz Kid Goku out of some orbs there, but at least we were able to get the 5, which means we get the bonus for the 2 turns. Excellent, we get another one. So we're kicking it good. We got 30 million now. And then I think actually between Chi-Chi and Fizz Kid Goku, we might finish off Super Saiyan 2 Goku here. Oh wow, Fizz Goku didn't even tag. It was just straight up Chi-Chi. Okay. Who's next? Oh, the Blue Boys, right? The Saiyans who have no limits. Okay. Oh, this actually works because we can swap him in. Do that number. And then we have a free space for this dude to get some attacks since he got screwed over by getting stunned last turn. Oh, this works out really well. AGL Goku gets the dodge. Perfect. Oh wow, we are doing like 0 damage. I mean, that may as well be 0. 100k is nothing. That may as well be 0. Or not 100k, that's 1 million. That may as well be nothing. Which is kind of funny to think about. 1 million damage is absolutely nothing here. Alright, here we go. Getting some stacks in. Much needed, much missed stacks. Perfect. Get an additional super. Nope, that's not an additional super. That's a normal. That's an additional super right there. Excellent. And then Daima Goku with his 3 million attack stat because we were stupid and didn't let him go in slot 1 to get built up. Alright, there we go. There's one build. Okay, let's grab that. Take that with Chi-Chi. And then we'll send off the Goku here. Alright, nice. Goku double-digit tanking. You love to see that. And additional super. Love how Goku is doing more than the year 10s. That's so funny to me. Oh my goodness, we are just steamrolling these guys with AGL Goku. Is the friend Kid Goku even going to do anything here? Kinda feels like he might not. Nice. Hey, we get another super here with Chi-Chi. Okay, alright, he actually did get a super. I mean, 11 million, still something. Oh, he'll get 2. Yay. Excellent. And on to the Vegito phase. Alright.
What a mess.
Okay, we're going to swap him defensively. Do that. Alright, and then we'll get 6 here with Kid Goku. Oof. Just don't super. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Kind of tough building up that defense here with Vegito, but I think it had to be done. I would assume with Kid Goku's extra damage reduction and post-super, we should be okay here. If Vegito Blue decides to super. I would hope. Alright, well, we don't have to find out. Alright, AGL Gogeta, though, should be fine. Alright, additional super. Yeah, I think with his guard and combined with Goku's damage reduction, he should, and type advantage. Okay. Oh, does that mean Fizz Kid Goku's about to eat a super? And a kid? The calcs are up for 17? Great, that'll be great. I'll be recording my video after the stream here. So that's perfect. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, there it is. There's the super on Kid Goku. Do we die here? I think we die here. Because... Jesus Christ. Literally died for no reason. He never does that. He never super slot 3, but because I used a unit that could easily die in slot 3, the game was like, nah, hold up, let me make this hard for you. Alright, okay, we gotta set that team back up again. Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, what if we go with the blue boys and then give them a future ally? Well, who could I give them? Oh, probably not. We'll just run the same team. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's do the blue boys and Vegito here, and then AGL Gogeta. Perfect. Alright, let's do it. That's not it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we got it.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, so this is the run that we'll finish up with. Win or lose, this is what we will what we'll use here. So let's send you off. We're gonna have to pray on a... There we go, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna have to pray on a dodge from our Kid Goku. Nope, we don't get it, which means we do get stunned this turn. That is a shame. Ooh, we took quite a bit of damage too. Alright, additional super on the friend Kid Goku here. So, yeah, the ideal is here. We'll get the blue boys and Vegito on a rotation together. And then we'll get the Kid Goku and Chi-Chi on a rotation together. And then we'll just keep those two rotations. Alright, we get an additional super with Tech Goku. There we go. Nice. Alrighty, so we'll rotate Chi-Chi. We'll let Diamond Goku go in front here so he can get his dodge. And then... Perfect. Okay, we actually got a really good setup here. This works. This works. Alright, nice. So we get that little bit of setup there with Diamond Goku. Not a whole lot, but, you know, any amount of build helps. We didn't get any build with him on the last run, so this will work. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to rotate off the blues. We'll get them over there with the Tech Goku. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this did work out here. Pretty surprised that this AGL Goku took as much as he just did, considering he didn't stack up at all in that last turn. But we did get the stun, which means now we don't have to worry about this guy trying to super us. Although, I mean, I'll be really surprised if he survives both Kid Goku and the STR Blues here this turn. This Goku tends to be kind of weak. There we go. And then now the friend. Alright, we did a pretty good chunk of damage here, and 17 mil on the blues. Alright. Okay, let's let Diamond Goku go in here for a little bit. Grab that. Alright, let's let him continue. I think it's probably important that we let him continue to build for us. There we go. Alrighty, and we get some more dodges with Diamond Goku, and now Tech Goku can go ahead and get his supers off. And done. On to the blues, the next phase here. Alright, let's do that. Grab that with Chi-Chi, and then we'll send off the friend. Perfect. So now we have a little bit better of an answer for the STR Vegito. And if we're lucky, this turn we'll start the STR Vegito with the Kid Goku. That would actually be a really good turn for us to start. Alright, and now our crits have just started to disappear. We need those crits. That's not one. Okay, what the heck, friend Kid Goku? Why are we missing so many supers here? Anikit, you're saying 17's attack is looking a little bit low. Well, he is stacking. Did you catch that? He is stacking 50%. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so now we let the blues get their attack. And then... Oh, we're going to dodge here? Yes. Perfect. And then additional... Alright, so we just need to let them stack and then Tech Vegito stack, and we should be good. Okay, seriously, where are all of our crits going today? Alright, 21 on the Tech Goku. Not a whole lot, but that might be good. That might mean Diamond Goku can get some build in before we move to the next rotation. Oh, well, actually, no, that's not that good because I want the next rotation to start with. I want the next rotation to start with AGL Goku. Oh no. Unless we get a triple here. Or crit, maybe. Oh no, what a waste. Alrighty, well that is a shame. Okay. Well, let's grab that. We'll send off Vegeta here. What's up, Rado? How you doing, man? We are over here running some challenge runs and apparently not doing so well. We've had some pretty rough RNG, but good to see you. Hopefully, there we go. There's the super. We could have left. We could have left Tech Vegito or Tech Goku out just to build up some more offense. Dang, that sucks. Okay, well, let's pray the second super isn't on Vegeta here, then. There we go. We got some attack lowering. Where's that second super? Where's that second super? Where's that second super? Just don't be on Vegeta here. That is all I ask. Just don't be on Vegeta. Watch it be on Vegeta. It was on Kid Goku last time. Fizz Kid Goku. So, knowing my luck, it's going to be on Vegeta here. Wait for it. Yep, see, what did I tell you? 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 Okay, well, we've got the defensive bonus from the Blues. Are you kidding me? Okay. We are having this. So we started with like a really good run, and then we've just had crap RNG for the rest of the stream, and unfortunately it is time for us to close out the stream, so we don't really have time to do another run, unfortunately. That was a nice little good 2-hour stream though. We had some fun here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It's nice to be back in the swing of things, getting used to streaming again. Like I said, with as busy as the month of September was with me, I had a lot going on with my classes that I'm taking for a new promotion, as well as working a little bit extra on the side. So, you know, it was pretty busy. It was really tough to find time to stream, but now we're back. Things have slowed down a little bit in October, and we should be able to start regular streaming once again on Saturday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and we will be starting up the Discord challenges back again this week. So be prepared next week for some fun viewer Discord challenges. So we'll see you guys next week, and thank you all for coming out, and aloha.